Hello there, and welcome to the 8th episode, I think, of the podcast called
Recipe
for Disaster.
Hello.
Yes, it is me,
Yes,
Ray.
I am Pat.
And for some reason he said that I should do the opening lines this time, and as feedback it felt very refreshing.
Did it?
I felt reinvigorated. I have become Ray, the podcaster of this podcast.
The starter of podcasts.
The starter of podcasts and the destroyer of food. Yes.
You know, I woke up this morning and I felt like you should do the intro. Yes.
I also woke up in the morning and I did not feel like pity at all.
Uh-huh.
I felt like I should go back to sleep. But yet here we are, and I'm glad I'm here. It's good to see you yet again, Pat.
I'm very glad you're not sleeping.
I am also glad that I'm not sleeping also eternally.
Again.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna promise this time I won't start it off instantly
God damn it.
in a very morbid tone and with the temporal issues that plague us every single
Lord.
day.
But still, it's very nice to see you too, and I think this has been one of the shortest breaks we've ever been on, no? Because the last one was like, we were really stretching it. It was like the end of month.
I think the last time we had to postpone it a few weeks, because of reasons.
Yeah. Many reasons. And
this time both of us are not sick as well, or ill, I mean, which is also nice.
I'm glad that we postponed it last time because, well, it turned out that he had COVID, then I had COVID, then everyone had COVID.
We had a merry old time with the merry old virus, COVID-19. That's the other thing.
I was home for a week, had a high fever, haven't been sick in such a long time. It was
I was also.
interesting.
I had to enjoy and endure this plane of existence for also
From home.
From home, yeah. Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's all fine.
It's all fine. So, yeah, glad.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Cheers.
sir. Oh, yeah.
So, Pat, what's up? What's new?
Well, as always, I feel that this has been a tradition to start with real life events. No,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
In real life, what can I say?
10 new bikes. What was the topic last time? You went to an underground bike shopping ring to purchase your.
Oh yeah,
things?
That's true. No, nothing. No, actually, I think I might start this time with in-game updates. Yeah, I think.
Wow, we're fucking changing it up, guys. Jesus Christ, I'm starting. Pat's going off the rails instantly.
I apologize for any listeners who we might be alienating because of this radical change of direction. I do apologize, but then again, I think we're gonna go with it.
Yeah. And if you hear any clicking, then it's me yet again trying to get the fucking heron pet.
I thought you were gonna say these are the two subscribers who are unsubscribing.
Yeah, they are instantly leaving.
Dislike and leave.
Both of us.
So I gather you're as far as with the heron pet as with
Yes.
something else.
With nothing really.
Yeah.
It's all gone into the void.
That's good. That's good to know.
But we are not talking about that.
No.
We are talking about you.
No, if you're asking what's new, then I have been enjoying leagues for the past 5 or 6 days, whenever they.
Yeah, I think so. 5.
15th. Yes.
Currently, it is the 20th.
It is the 20th of
November.
Yes.
Yeah.
2023.
Yes.
Standard Eastern Europe.
For the future archaeological
reference
searches, we are in the year 2023 of our God.
Praise. Our year.
Praise be Him. It's our year.
Lo, for behold, it is the year. And it's really cold outside.
Yeah, that's also nice.
Also very relevant for information. So, leagues. Yes.
Yes.
Also, which brings to mind the thing that I really should start with is my promise that was made last time. So
before you delve into the good stuff, you must get the shit out of the way, right?
I do feel that you need to deliver the bad news before the good.
Yeah, I also, if someone asks me if I got some good news and some bad news, I usually ask the bad news first. Yeah.
Yes, because if it's something important, you need to deal with it.
Yeah, instantly. Yeah.
Then and plus you can reward yourself later with the good. Unless the good news is that the bad news has been told now and no more.
that's a nice double whammy, yeah.
Yeah. So I do remember faintly, and very in a foolish fashion. I do remember someone promising that they will get a certain level in mining.
I might remember something.
Level bigger than 93. Maybe that might have been the case. I've heard rumors. I'm not sure.
Some people say that.
Some people have said. I don't really know why.
And when and
completely unbased on everything, really. Also, I might have promised to defeat a certain violent plant.
Oh, yes.
In a certain underground area of a farming guild.
And you also said that you'd finish a certain...
That I did. I did finish Desert Treasure 1.
Wow.
That I did do. I think maybe even partly because of that, because afterwards I was so pleased with myself that I didn't really feel the need to do any more
so you felt
chores,
that you had fulfilled your goal.
I did, and I did carry on feeling like that for a good part of a week, I would say. And then I went away on a little trip to Germany, visiting my friends, so I didn't play for another week. And then leaks hit. So by that point I thought, fuck the main game, fuck my main, don't care. No.
Then you thought that the main game has ceased to be for me for this time.
I made it maybe halfway.
That's also
through the level.
That's a lot of XP still, though. Yeah.
But no. The only thing that I have borderline done are like my tree runs and the birdhouse runs. Other than that, it has been leagues all the way. I really like it. I really do.
I might also have a confession then, if we are here to talk about.
While we're on the subject, yes.
While we're on this subject of bad news and mistakes.
Disappointments.
To
our family.
And especially to ourselves.
Friends, close ones, colleagues.
The society in general.
Really. And the humankind, I would say.
The human condition has been lessened.
I think it has.
Due to this thing.
Certain promises being...
So I'd have said last episode, full of... bravado and confidence, and that I will finish a certain quest that takes place in a dry and very arid place.
And I'm gonna stop you right there for a second. This was you in person who promised such a thing, yes?
I was sitting in this very same chair, just we're at my place again.
Okay.
And I uttered these words
verbally.
So
there's nothing written, as I understand. Nothing signed.
This was purely an oral contract.
Well, they don't carry so much weight, do they? Now they don't hold water.
I mean, depends.
On the podcast,
if you say shit here, then it's set in stone, basically. And if you go back on your word here, then you're basically a fucking degenerate that should be executed on the spot.
Really, because in a podcast, your word is pretty much the only thing you have standing for yourself.
Yeah, because
as a man of honor,
we do not
really
communicate much in any other means with our very many listeners.
Yes. So I would say that this, as far as letdowns go, this is not minor.
This is basically one of the major ones.
Okay.
So we are in the major. We are in the major leagues now.
Very sad.
And yes, I will say it also verbally that I have not finished the quest Desert fucking Treasure 2. But There is a small asterisk there.
Go on.
I have started it. I have done it about 1/4 of the way.
All right.
I got to Torvis, which is one of the 4 mini bosses that you have to defeat, and I almost uninstalled RuneLite because PVM in RuneScape and looking at 10 things at the same time. No, but I tried.
I know you did.
I tried.
I got so far. But
I got so far. I got him to half HP both times. The fucking way there is also takes like 10 minutes to get there while some fucking idiot zombies are hitting you and they're fucking depleting your food on the way there, and then you get there with fucking half an invent of food, and then you have to do the mechanics. There's like 10 different mechanics. You have to look at your fucking HP, prayer, switch them, your gear. Well, at least you don't have to switch like to like major range or some shit, but still it's fucking, there's axes flying everywhere. Fucking every nanosecond there's a mechanic shitting you in the fucking face. But I tried. And
I believe you.
And I just did not have the mental capacity to carry on. So I went back to fucking Hydra. Nice and relaxing.
At least you got the heron pet though. Oh, wait.
Then I went back to fishing. And here I am, a fucking disappointment to everyone, I know. But it is what it is, and what is fucking bad. So, yeah.
I like how today, right before getting on the train to come here, I messaged him saying that, well, my promises didn't really hold up. I haven't done really anything. It was like, yeah, like I tried the first boss 2 times and then rage quit. Almost uninstalled.
Yeah, it doesn't happen that often in RuneScape, but or in general anymore. But
I like that.
But I do have a certain temperament sometimes when it comes to video games and frustration, especially at the very stressful time in
the whole world,
well.
really.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So it was a perfect storm of just fuck off game.
I understand. That's completely fine.
So on this note, Pat, I heard you were talking about leagues beforehand very happily. I am.
Yes.
Please talk. Please say something good.
As I understand, you so far have not partaken.
I joined the league's world. I got stuck on the first UI because I couldn't choose my second region.
Oh, so you went. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I have played the leagues for like 3 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm basically an expert.
That's all we need to know.
And I've also watched a few hours of streamers streaming the league, especially Boaty and such.
I think you're ready to comment on national television.
Yeah, I have at least 1 point in my brain of the leagues.
That's good. That's good. I was a bit late. I started on
like 2 days.
Yes.
Wow.
On the 17th. And already people are running around level fucking 500, full Missouri, going pew, 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 pew.
I think if you don't start at the first second, you're basically fucked.
Lost.
Yeah,
yes.
You shouldn't play anymore.
And even if you win, it doesn't really count.
Yeah.
Because you're not really as hardcore.
Because if you haven't put in 14-hour days since day one, then who the fuck even are you?
No one, really. Piece of little shit, I would say.
A noob.
Yeah.
A fucking pleb.
Horrible. So that's me. I started the Friday evening, the evening of the 17th, and it's such a new concept. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't say that Rune had gotten stale before, but it's just I had selected kind of like the most tedious task that you can find, like fucking MLM just.
Yeah, he went off instantly, like.
So it's not reasonable.
Most fun content.
Logic was that I'll get it done, and then I can move on to more fun stuff, and I'll appreciate the stuff more. But that this might have been exactly what I wanted, what I needed. It's new. I love the fact that it's only 2 months. It has a deadline, and just the boosted XP rates are dopamine injected into your spinal cord. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially the thing I picked. I picked Trickster, the very first relic, and it gives you little boots that give you agility XP while you run. Can you? It's so nice.
So you have officially joined the Trickster gang, huh?
Yes.
Because the League relics that you pick apparently are even worse than like the East Side, West Side rivalries, or like the Bloods and Crips and shit.
I've heard that after serial murders, they will have to pass a psych evaluation, and at some point they will ask, "What did you pick? The Trickster, or the other one?"
There's 3 in the first tier.
The other one, the Endless Harvest or the Production Prodigy, and this will determine really your core sets of values and beliefs, and
it determines your fate, basically.
And the sentence too. If you're put in like for life, or the death penalty, or if you simply walk free, this all depends on partly on your.
That depends on if you have the boots or not.
Yes, really, and I have the boots, so I'm gonna run away. And get agility XP while I'm doing it.
What are you doing in real life?
I like that. And I've made it not far at all, really, not at all, because I stumbled on I had a pretty large hiccup all day yesterday, which we might go into later.
Physically or?
No, in game. Like a really stupid thing to get stuck on. Well, even though you have like 100 different better things to do, but you think that you need to do it, and it takes you so long that at one point you think, fuck it, I'm doing it. It doesn't matter anymore. If it takes me like the rest of the 2 months, I don't care. This is what it. Yeah, I fuck everything else.
The kind of man Pat is, as we've also seen from the main game, because he was hell bent on doing mining as his first thing. So that shows really the resolve of this man.
No, it just shows sheer stupidity. I'm hell bent, and it has cost me a fuckload of points, I'm sure. It's nice that I turned off my phone, but my computer is still ready to update, apparently.
Just don't restart
Just don't restart, no, please. No.
How do I press OK?
No. You press exit. This is the best solution to everything.
Okay.
Without the definitive answer, just close the email.
Just
and
press
delete.
the red dot on the top right, or the red X.
Yes, and if the topic comes up in a problematic way, a few weeks later, there was an email. Oh, I didn't get it.
Oh, I did not. I have not gotten it. I'm sorry.
I'm very sorry.
Someone died. I'm sorry. I did not see it.
No.
You had a deadline. Haven't seen it.
Wished you'd notified me earlier. You fucking.
If you only had told me sooner.
Would have been nice to know.
Yeah.
So
before you were talking about being hellbent on something, you said you were enjoying the.
I'm enjoying it more than I've enjoyed the game in a whole while. I would say, the last time I had such a good time was before I started the Motherload grind.
That was before I started to play the game again.
Pretty much.
That was what you were gonna say.
No, it's but then again, I started the grind pretty much from day one. So
yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah. Since that fateful day in the sauna.
Yes.
I mean, this time we can do a 1 year
anniversary really.
Recap.
Yes. Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't done jack all, especially now with the trailblazer. Oh man.
That's just straight up lies. You have done everything, Pat.
No, I mean, it's right now, the main account is the least of my priorities.
But up until 5 days ago, you were still
that's true.
Playing actively on it.
That's true. So, 1 year recap. Proudest mining, no doubt. 93. They've done a fair amount of quests that I've needed to do. If we're counting... This is obviously this doesn't count. This is a bit cheating, but I have heard
84 farming though.
Oh yeah, I like farming is great.
That's fucking.
And
baller.
I started pretty late as well. I should have started way earlier. This is only the past few months, like 3 maybe.
But still, compared to your like other stats, it's a pretty fucking high stat. So yeah, that's nice.
So anyway, I've heard that the pet acquisition rate in leagues is the same proportionally than it is in the main game. It isn't any way like more likely.
I don't think that they have boosted the rates of pets in leagues.
Yeah, but then again, you get more XP. But well, regardless, I got a pet in leagues.
Look at you! Wow.
I got a raccoon. Little raccoon for myself. Pickpocketing master farmers for all they're worth.
So that's your first pet?
That's my first pet. And it kind of counts, then kind of doesn't, but it's my first pet.
Counts, yeah.
Regardless.
Sadly, it stays on the league.
Yeah, I know. I like having the little shit following me around. It's so fun.
Did you color it as well? Or
no. Right now it's vanilla. Then I'll save it when I'm in an extra feisty mood.
Oh, okay. Okay, Pat.
I think
I'll save my pet until I'm in a feisty mood.
I think we're interpreting the word feisty a bit differently. I think that's something I might want to Google afterwards.
That might be a me issue as well. So.
Yeah, because the synonym I was about to use was frisky, but that's not any better. That's even worse.
Even worse.
But that's not really what I mean, is it?
I'm feeling a bit frisky, Mr. Raccoon. No, we're not going to go into this.
Really shut this down while we're
going to get instantly demonetized, especially
all these heaps of money are going to be taken away.
Bucks, yeah.
Oh, wow.
We won't have any sponsors.
Oh, dear me. So, I got the pet.
Wow, cheesy.
Mining is the thing that I'm proudest of, and I feel that a lot of the year has gone into getting... It's kind of when you get served a plate and there are things on it you like and things on it you don't like as much, but you're going to eat it anyway. So you're going to start with the unpleasant ones so as to enjoy the good ones later.
What's your favorite food? I know it's a very breathtaking question, especially asked in between two thoughts.
I gotta be honest, first of all, I will eat anything and I enjoy a lot of foods. But right now, at least, I would say that my favorite, motivated by the weather, the cold weather, is kind of like German, hearty, fatty meats, potatoes, whatever, what have you. Like this stuff. Kind of like Christmassy food. Not for them.
Kraut and
this
meat
classic,
and potatoes
rustic,
and
simple food.
Meat sauce and shit like that.
For a simple man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Simple man with simple tastes and wants. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
So.
So you had enough on your plate. Where you eat the bad things first.
Yeah. So I'm starting with the bad things, and I feel that mining is the. I'm not gonna go for rune crafting after. No. I will finish mining, and then I feel that kind of the grind of starting thing is done, and then I can enjoy. So hopefully this won't last longer than a few months more. I'm sure it will, but after that it's gonna get better. How about you?
So your first 99 is
mining.
Probably gonna be mining.
No, I'm gonna save it for mining, especially even if I abandon the grind and focus more on fun stuff. I'm not gonna max anything else before.
I mean, then you can start doing combat stuff and
the
Slayer and such as well. So you have a lot to do because your stats are
very low. Quests and combat.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's nice. Arrows, gloves, and
yes.
That's a big goal, I'd say.
Plus, I see now how much fun combat is on the League's account because it's so unforgiving. I've made pretty much equal, not in terms of mining, but in terms of everything else, I've made equal progress in the last, 3 days on Leagues as I've made on my main. So
that's the power of the XP XP boost.
It's so it's kind of like after.
Wait, how many points in are you anyway?
3 something K.
So you are on tier 4, yeah?
Yes.
So you pick the Trickster.
Trickster, Fairies,
First
Flight, Banker's Note. So pleased, happy.
That's the biggest either, I think, so
I was
far.
so torn, especially while training construction. I thought that fire sale is going to be a lifesaver, but the value you get from noting loot with Banker's Note is, because I've heard that the Banker's Note is more of a late game thing. For me, I'm already pleased with it very, early on. Yeah.
Okay.
And Tier 4 is the sorcerer.
The sorcerer, yeah.
Yes.
And if you get back to the main game and start using mage, then it feels like, oh my god,
it feels horrible.
So sluggish. Please attack faster, and then you fucking don't hit anything with every fucking spell, and
like 2 tick mechanics.
Yeah, they're pretty nice.
Pretty nice. So, but I rambled there for a long while. How would you recap your year? Ever since that fateful day in the sauna?
Ever since that fateful evening in the warm sauna with Pat. I mean, after a month or so, I did get my cape.
Yeah, your max cape. Yeah.
At the beginning of the year, and from that point on, I have no idea what I have done.
Well, pretty much heron.
Basically, yeah. As far as I can remember, I have done fishing and Hydra. Jesus Christ, I'm a fucking degenerate. Literally, nice. That's all I have to say.
Like, no, that's fine, mate.
Like, as a recap of what I have done in RuneScape, that's literally it.
And it's so unfair. Wait, again, please clarify for all of the world really listening right now. What is your fishing XP? And remind us again of the usual drop rate for the heron.
31.8 million XP I am at currently. The pet rate was 1 in 140,000 Karambwans. 100. Mm-hmm. And so far I have caught around 300,000. So I am double over the drop rate.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
nice.
You could say that, yeah. That's nice.
But that's so. When that happens, the first time I ever experienced going dry, that make up your own joke here, was in leagues when I was doing a certain quest and I needed an item I couldn't get otherwise, and I had to kill yogurs. I could have killed hobgoblins as well, but according to the drop rate project, yogurs.
Joggers?
Whatever, yeah.
Like the green ogres.
Yes.
On the island.
Yes. Or if you're Spanish, you would say
Hogres. I must kill the hogres.
I killed a lot of hogres.
Muchas hogres me matan.
Muertes, muchas
Cada día. Cada día me muerten hogres. Ay, muchas hogres.
And I went dry for...
So we picked Spanish
today, I guess.
Around, huh? Okay.
The official kill count was supposed to be 32.
Hogres.
So many hogres lying dead on the floor. On the grass, really.
Muchos hogres.
Muchos hogres. Tropicals.
Hogres tropicales. En la Islandia Karamia. Wow, muchas hogres. Okay, you killed muchas hogres.
Yes, and I think I ended up killing... was it twice or thrice? Yeah, twice or 3 times as much. Yeah, it was just sounded weird. And let's say I ended up killing like 70 of them, those hogres. Then I finally got the item, and I was so pissed. I was so angry, and it took me an hour, I think, with all the... It took me a while. It felt like days killing those fucking hogres. And I think I died at 1.1 of them, so I killed the hogres. I was killed by the hogres.
I killed the hogres killed me. We kill everyone. We kill each other.
Back and forth. Those fucking hogres.
Every time Pat says hogres, I lose it like instantly. Because, as we all know, Pat has a certain dislike to Spanish for some reason.
For all our Spanish listeners, with the utmost respect, I just don't like the language.
But you do like the Hogres.
I love the Hogres. Both here and in Spain.
Yo quiero todas las Hogres, mi amor. Los Hogres son mis amigos. I did study Spanish in high school for 3 years, so this is my time to shine now.
Right, so if I got frustrated over some handful of Hogres, I can barely imagine what you're feeling with your year fishing Carambans.
I mean, by now it has become a lifestyle. You know?
I can't.
I'm not even mad anymore, and actually, I'm gonna be mad when I get the pet.
Because what are you gonna do? It's kind of
we decided with Eldest, he's also dry on his beaver pet in woodcutting. That if we get the pet, or he gets it earlier, or I get the heron, then we're gonna wait, and then we're gonna go to mining next.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you'll wait until you're married, but
he's already married. Hiring multiple people is not allowed here.
Okay.
But sadly or luckily.
Maybe someday.
So
you're gonna go for mining?
Yes, my next is mining. I'm probably doing amethyst.
Because that is the fastest pet rate, isn't it? No?
I don't know if it's the fastest, but it's very AFK.
It's very AFK, but or was it gemstone? I don't remember. Either one.
No, gemstones is not AFK because you have to click the rocks.
No, I mean like faster pet rate.
Oh, for pet?
Do not quote me on that one.
I think the gem rocks are one of the faster methods, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow, sure, okay. That's
the plan, yeah.
Well, at least it's
if
AFK.
I hit the fishing, then I'm gonna go for mining.
Plus, it's a nicer color than the one you get from MLM.
What do you mean?
They're different color based on from what ore you get them from. But
you can recolor them yourselves.
Oh.
I think you still get the basic brown one.
Regardless of...
Yeah, I think so. And then you can color the pet with an ore.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know.
Of your choosing.
I'm talking out of my ass here.
Maybe you will get the pet on the leagues and then you can see for yourself.
Maybe it's going to be yellow.
Or green. Like a hogre.
If I get a mining pet from killing hogres,
that's going to be a fucking headline news instantly. Like, Jagex is going to fucking tweet about it. Like, this man. This is not a drill, guys.
He is Neo. He broke the code.
He's starting to believe. This man broke the code and got a mining pet from a hogre.
Insane.
Wow.
In the membrane.
Where were we before this hogre tangent?
You were
saying that you were dry.
Yeah, and I was trying to really illustrate of how dry.
Oh yes.
Your situation.
Yes. Being dry is a lifestyle.
Oh.
That's what she said. No.
Sometimes.
Maybe.
Yesterday.
And
before that we were reminiscing about our past year in game, really.
So, in game, year has been. It has been
a year,
and it will be.
Yeah, and still
probably another year.
For a year.
We can earmark this date for the next year as well, so 2024.
The recap for next year starts today.
Starts from until the 20th November of 2024.
Yes, mark this date in your calendars, people.
Date, guys.
Very important date.
I will mark it.
It's going to be a national holiday next year.
It's gonna be a holiday 2011-2024.
Yes.
STD. Save the date.
Maybe it will still be. Maybe it will be cured. We know. No.
Us or the STDs?
Us from STDs.
Or okay. Hopefully.
But we don't know.
Check back with us in a year.
With a year.
Yes. After a year, see if we are safe.
Yes. To play the game.
Video games.
Yes.
Without
STDs.
without STDs.
Wow, this deep thoughts here.
Jesus Christ. We're treading lands unknown.
On sacred ground. But the leagues. I'm
My experience with the leagues is mostly through streams and seeing you guys get mad achievements.
Are you any closer to picking your second region?
No.
Do you? What kind of a build do you thinking of?
I even thought about doing the LA meme because everyone is mostly going for ranged and mage, but I thought maybe melee sounds fun if you attack very often.
What was even my reason for? I think I picked mage, partly because Solo Mission picked mage.
Wow,
but then
fanboy.
At least, it gave me the kind of the safe knowledge that it was an okay choice. If he had said this is the worst.
Then of course you would have to listen to the master YouTuber.
Yes, so I
Snake
would
Mission.
have picked something else. But I think a big part of the reason was is that I haven't used maged in combat that much in main game. So it was a fun thing to try. I get to try a lot of things I haven't done before, and I've learned new things about the game. Being an Ironman. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the game mode itself is in Iron Man as well, where you have to get everything yourself. There's no GE.
Yeah, sure, it's way easier, obviously, than your main. I mean, like making money with the other thing that the Trickster gives is the most AFK pickpocketing of all, and you get in ridiculous amounts of XP. But the money you make, for example, from pickpocketing the Menophites, is just decent. So money isn't something you have to worry about.
Do you have to knock them out as well?
No, just plain old pickpocketing.
Straight
There's
up.
no reason to go blackjacking because the XP rate per pickpocket with the Trickster relic is 1.1k. So that's just, I mean, sure, maybe blackjacking would be faster, but I really don't care.
Blackjacking, that's in France.
Yes. With a... Oui.
Je suis un blackjack de Hogre.
Je suis un maraudeur.
Un maraudeur. Wow, you said it so sexy, Pat.
Ah, préparez-vous pour un blackjacking.
Oh, oui, oui. Je suis une pomme de terre.
Aujourd'hui, un bon.
So this episode, we have
explored new cultures.
We have strongly veered into the Latin side of European languages.
I am
the
so
last
sorry.
episodes we did bad Scottish accents.
Oh, yes.
And this time we are firmly in Spanish and French territory.
It's the Roman.
Yeah, exactly.
Languages.
Roman languages, yeah.
As opposed to the peasant-like Anglo-Saxon branch of the linguistic order.
And next time, who knows? Maybe we'll go to the Nordic language tree. Maybe some Swedish, maybe some Icelandic. Who knows?
Dabble in Slavic, a little bit of Bulgarian there pinched in.
Maybe
with,
a few words of Slovenian.
One of my favorite languages.
Yes.
The Transylvanian.
Transylvanian.
What was the one in Marvel? The
where the twins are from?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Trans something again, no?
Yeah, because that's their stamp of...
Moldova? No.
No.
That's an actual country, never mind.
That's
Shout out to our actual fans from Moldova.
Moldavia.
Moldavia.
No. What was it? They're from...
God damn it. It's stuck on...
Cracovia. Or
Krakow is a city in Poland.
No, it was Cracovia. No?
No.
I would bet money.
But it was
Cracovia.
something Ovia.
No, you go on, man.
Okay.
My money's on Cracovia.
The Slavic town in Avengers. Sokovia.
Oh, Sokovia. Oh, it sounds...
So, and the first question is Sokovia based on Slovakia? Okay, Sokovia, blah, blah. Sokovia is Eastern European countries.
Destroyed by Ultron. No,
Sokovia based on Serbia. So it says that Sokovia is based on Kosovo.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Well, so
yeah, Sokovia.
Much for that. Wait, where were we?
We were talking about languages that we are speaking in.
Yes.
But before that,
God damn.
Jesus Christ. Maybe our listeners can help us. No, wait, this is not the live fucking thingy. There's no chat that can tell us.
That's nice. Wait. No, we can figure this out. The leagues? No?
Yes. We were still talking about the leagues. Oh, the regions that I might pick.
Yes.
And which
relic? Yeah, stuff.
We...
The mage thing?
You had the mage thing.
I see wow, it must be really hard to listen to this crap if we can make sense of the...
Every single time I think about how our listeners might feel about this very disjointed...
bad, clearly.
Topics that we start at the one point and then we end up in China, basically.
And even we can't remember how.
I mean, usually we can.
But today,
usually you can.
Today,
I'm mostly the.
Unbelievable!
Wow.
Well, yeah. So this was a thing.
So this was the 8th episode of our podcast.
See.
Recipe for Hogres Stress. And we'll see you when I see you, I guess.
No,
guys.
It's gonna come back to us. But I think this might be as good a time as any to ask you about what kind of stuff, RuneScape while you're playing isn't the main thing you're doing, is it? Especially when catching Karamboans, right?
Yes.
So what do you do on the side?
Well, as I think we talked in the first or second episode as well, RuneScape has mostly been a secondary activity, yeah. And in addition, yeah, and I watched TV shows and maybe listen to some tunes.
Mm.
I like music.
Wow, what a segue.
I am big fan of la música.
Oh, you like música. Me too.
Do you
so
also
you listen to music? Wow, this is
I use my ears to accept sound waves that emanate from my headset or from my speakers.
This makes just about as much sense as your average dialogue for a language course. It's like, hey, dudes are talking to each other. What are you do? Are you listening to music? Yes, I am listening to music.
Hello, my name is X. Oh, hello, my name is Y. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is pineapples and cream. What is your favorite food? Oh, I listen to music too. And then you're like, fuck, where did it all go wrong? And then you understand that neither one of you is a native speaker, that you were following some random dialogue prompts, and you both had no fucking idea what you were even saying. And then the poor teacher has to listen to your absolutely ludicrous dialogue,
sad ramblings,
and then he or she has to grade you on that as well. And when you finish, they're gonna say, "This is the most insane shit I have ever heard. I think we all lost a few brain cells in this class, but I'm gonna still have to give you an A because you tried."
I'm legally acquired.
because the trimester is ending, and I have to grade something, you know.
I don't want to see you little shits in summer school.
Just fuck off, will you?
No, promise me you're never gonna speak again.
Promise me you're never gonna utter the word hogre again in my near vicinity.
Within a 50-mile radius.
Yeah.
Just don't do it, and then maybe I can live with myself.
Just maybe, though.
Just
barely.
Maybe. But I remember.
So, yeah.
I remember now. This. Do you remember what we were talking about?
No, still no.
No. Like right now, before this tangent.
Music.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I remembered. I was really pleased.
I thought that you remembered.
No. Because I was really careful not
talking
to.
about the previous.
No. I'm not that. No, I was just really paranoid about losing this train of thought as well. So we would be on double kind of.
No, so like
yeah. Music.
That's smart.
Yes. So what kind of music do you listen to? Right?
That's the funny part, because with the RuneScape and music, I do have like very certain memories when I played the RuneScape the first time around, when I was like 10 or 12 or some shit. I think we touched upon this a
very
bit
first
as
episode,
well. Yeah, that I listened to like a very random assortment of music while fucking doing wood cutting or some shit, and I'd say it has continued on to still this day, because the Spotify does the things at the end of the year, which shows you which artists and stuff the Spotify Wrapped, I think it was.
Yeah, like that. Like just like we did, really, our overview of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just ours was much nicer and more organized and more.
Definitely.
Better presented.
The thing that Spotify does is just
a really sad shade, a thin veneer of.
It's the 50th shade of gray.
Veneer.
Of veneer, yeah.
Yes.
I just got the fishing level 108. Yes. So yeah, the Spotify Wrapped showed me that the main artists that I listen have pretty much stayed the same since the past like 15 years. So and I thought to myself like, wow, I stopped my progress when I was like 15 in basically every sense. My height, my intelligence, my everything. It just fucking stopped.
Stopped or gone downhill, degraded.
Yeah, that's probably more likely as well. So yeah, but what do I mostly listen to, Pat, you ask?
Yes, I'm not only asking, I'm really prying, you might say.
Wow.
Yeah.
I then have to say that mostly I listen to metal music. I have listened to it for quite some years now. So basically everything that just hits you hard in the face, you know, with some hubble bass blast beats and fast guitars and screechy vocals. That I can do.
How about because metal is pretty wide. How about kind of like a borderline neoclassical metal? That's the only weird metal. No, because you can do math metal and whatever.
Sure, fucking avant-garde or experimental shit or like.
Yeah. So no neoclassical metal.
I don't like too weird stuff, you know. If it's
with the clavecine,
that's nice though. There's like an artist called Igor with 3 R's that like uses like rock elements in his like music.
Exactly. Yeah. Malmsteen is the one I know.
Yngwie.
Yes. Yeah. The one.
So yeah, like mostly heavy music. And then I also dabble in some electronic stuff like synthwave or hardstyle or D&B sometimes.
D&D, yeah.
Yes, I play a gnome rogue that likes
heavy metal.
Yes.
Yes.
And I have not played D&D a single time in my life.
Me neither.
I would have liked to play it, but it sounds pretty tedious, you know.
It sounds a thing that it's kind of you would need a
the idea sounds fun.
Yeah, you'll need
but the
a
effort.
pretty tight pack community to play with, which I guess they all are. But could be fun.
A tight pack, huh? Yeah. And you'd have to have like a DM. You'd have to make up your stories.
Yes.
Characters and such, and you'd have to find a time where everyone can be at the same place at the same time
for a number of hours. Yeah.
Which, if there's more than 2 people, is gonna be a doozy.
After your 30s, when the best you can look forward to is just stable plateau or degeneration. At a time like that, the best you can really organize is 2 people getting together. Everything, After your 30s, that's a no.
That just goes downhill.
Okay, so that's...
So, all in all, I'd say I do listen to a bit of everything here and there. Even some classical stuff, maybe some hip-hop here and there. But, one genre that I just don't understand and I just haven't gotten into at all is jazz. Jazz music, no.
I know one.
I don't feel it.
Good jazz song that I actually like, but other than that,
Mr. Saxo beat that has saxophone in there. I know.
Yes,
that's also jazzy. So.
Yes, that's classical jazz. Might be a bit too old for some of you, but it's the original. That's where it all came from.
Mr. Saxo beat. Yeah, that's jazz, no?
Yeah, that is jazz. So yeah, all right.
Do you also have that thing where your music tastes or like band preferences change with the season? That you feel like a different genre based on the season? No,
not by the season, but by the kind of like I not always, but I have my songs associated with particular moments. It's not as broad as a season. It's like this particular trip. The most I remember is this one song.
Oh yeah.
Like that from that time onwards, that song is gonna always remind me of that like trip. So it's like really specific. Yeah.
I also have these like associations with like certain like moments or feelings or maybe even like smells or tastes with like a certain song. Yeah.
And sometimes a song you've heard a lot of times and never thought anything of, like in particular, for some reason, sometime, someday, really gets stuck in your head, and then for the next few weeks you're just listening to that one song and thinking that is the shit.
And it just loops and loops and loops in your brain. And when you think that you have gotten over it, you hear it like a few days later somewhere, like your like Spotify auto shuffle says, "Hey you,
here's a banger.
Hey, check this song out." And you're like, "Fuck, here we go again."
I was like, "This is pretty good."
Hey, I've heard this before.
I have, yeah.
Like a few hundred times at least.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a few hundred more.
Let's go. Play on repeat.
And then you know that you're ruining it for future generations because you're not going to be able to listen to it for a year at least because it's just so worn out, but you don't care. You keep on listening to it because you like it.
Like a song for me like that is Hotel California by the Eagles.
Doesn't get old.
I have heard it 1,000 times. I think it has one of the best guitar solos of all time.
You mean where the guy goes?
That's not the song, Pat. I meant never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Yes, I love the guitar solo there.
That's a fucking sick solo in that song.
Almost sounds vocal.
Yeah. And sometimes my playlist throws it on me and I listen. God damn, this song is such a bop, you know. In the middle of the street, they just fucking sing along like there's no tomorrow.
No.
And usually, why I ask the seasons question I do have is it with like some genres, for example, when like autumn hits. There are like rainy days, winter hits. I do like myself a bit black metal more than usual. That just like hits with the vibe.
Yeah, I get it.
The howling shrieks
Of
really
your
mesh
enemies.
really mesh well with the autumnal. I don't know the words. Pat, what about you? What do you like to listen, Pat? Tell me everything.
I like to listen to the fall of the tears of my enemies.
And the lamentations of their women. Yeah, exactly.
Goes well with the overall sub-zero, bleak environment, hostile to life in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel kind of the same way for the past... in fact, ever since I graduated from uni. Yes, it wasn't the qualification afterwards, it was uni. Yes, ever since graduating from uni, I've been stuck on stoner rock. It was a thing I started listening to as I was studying for my final exams. I don't know how. I got it from a random suggestion from YouTube. That was back when I wasn't listening to Spotify. I was listening...
yeah, go on.
Ray doesn't like his beverage. He gave me a little sad face.
Tastes a bit weird, but it's fine.
At least it's organic.
Yeah. Lager. Lager.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Stoner rock.
Yeah, that was the time when all of my music was in kind of, I want to say physical, but no, like in my own digital files.
Yeah. That used to be a thing.
Yeah, I was listening to MP3s, that's the reason. I sometimes listened to things on YouTube, and it recommended, it wasn't, I don't think that the thing it recommended was stoner rock, it was more of like whatever rock, but the band was called Egypt. The song itself was Endless Flight, I think that's the same name as their album. And another band was, I think the band was called Rama, and the song might have been Rama as well, and they were kind of both borderline stoner rock, but from there on, I got a number of suggestions like Color Haze or Sungrazer and...
Electric Wizard also.
Yeah, what's the grandfather of them all? Fuck it, I can't remember. So from these bands, I kind of got hooked. And from there on, also what I like about the genre is that a very small fraction of the artists are either English or American. Because with my other music taste, it's mostly Brits and mostly guys or girls from the States. But these are a lot of European bands. Granted, there aren't that many Asian bands, but at least, it's European. There are a lot of Germans, a lot from the Netherlands. Denmark has a decent representation. Germany as well. So I've been kind of stuck on that.
So would you say that's your favorite
genre? It's definitely my favorite genre. I think my favorite artist still is Radiohead. Oh, but then again, that completely depends on how you classify favorite. I mean, there are a lot of songs from Radiohead that I don't like. Whereas if you can take a very small stoner rock band which only has one album which I love, then I like 100% of their
music. Say that's one of the worst questions. If someone asks you what's your favorite band or something like that, I'm like because Spotify Wrapped told me that my top 3 bands still were, I think, System of a Down, Rammstein, and I think the third was Linkin Park or Dimmu Borgir.
Jonas Brothers, you mean?
Yes, that's the affiliate of
That's their rebranding.
Because that's funny, because the first hard bands I listened to still were Linkin Park and Rammstein and System of a Down.
Yeah.
So it seems that I am a creature of habit in that sense as well, in music. But
But I don't know.
Genre-wise, I'd say black metal is...
Black metal.
Yeah, is where I mostly stand.
But I don't know about you, but for me, I don't really listen...
Post-black metal.
I don't really listen to music while I'm playing the game. Usually, either. Yeah, sure. I watch my fair share of it's not really it's not shows. I tend to watch YouTube things, but one of things that I have done from ever since I started the activity was that every time I'm in the blast furnace, I listen to podcasts. That's kind of borderline where I thought that this might be a good idea. That was a faithful, very, very bad choice, obviously. But blast furnace for me, always with a podcast. And the one I used to listen to the most was my dad wrote a porno.
Oh yes. What was the main character's
Belinda.
name? Belinda, yes.
Belinda.
Yes.
Yeah, it's,
I've also listened to a few episodes of it. That was fucking...
For reference, before you judge, give it a listen, and then give it another listen, because it's going to sound fairly weird.
I mean, the TLDR of it is that there's 3 people discussing one of the podcasters' dad
Yeah.
being an erotic...
Novelist,
Yes.
writer,
Yeah.
creative writer, yeah. And
then they
really
read
delve
his books.
deeply into his fiction.
They read his books on air, and then
They just
fucking laugh their asses
Yeah,
off because it's
yeah.
so absurd what the dude writes.
right, yeah. So
Yeah.
I like that. And towards spring, in our own humble culture, we have a certain individual associated with the great outdoors, and during his early career, he used to record bird songs.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I can't really tell you because that.
Yeah, but like, is it?
Yeah. I can say that he is named. His first name is the same as a certain Flintstone character.
Do you mean this person?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
certain bird sounds on spring. What
Yes.
is this man on about?
So he just like picks
Okay.
a bird and says, "Yo, listen to that bird," and
Yo.
the bird sings, and then yo, here's that bird.
Hey, yo, drop the bait.
Here's a third bird for you, and then I was like,
Drop me some sick bars.
I thought
he
I
said
was
to the bird.
thought I was gonna go more into the forests. Have more chance to listen to
Bird song.
Yes, but it turned out that I would not.
They're all dead.
All of them. Only Hogras in the forest, and they don't sing at all.
That feel when you step into your local forest and then you see, Mira, dos hogres.
I guess it's like stepping into a Walmart.
All these hogres around me.
So yes,
Yeah.
but
Okay,
this-
so you listen to podcasts and bird sounds.
bird sounds, and that was it. And I think this is a perfect segue for our own little
Hogra.
Hogra, yeah,
Hogra stop.
Hogra music.
Hogra music. I wonder, should we change the song at some point as well, or should we? I mean,
Feeling adventurous, yes.
or we can save the new song change for the 10th episode.
We can, as a little anniversary.
Yeah, so for now,
10 months.
you can enjoy the same tunes as always, and we'll see you in a bit.
So, I think we're back.
Hello, yet again. We
Darkness.
are back.
My old friend.
My old friend. Let me do a small write-up. So yeah, it was a very long break. We enjoyed festivities and snacks in the meantime. We are reinvigorated after all these topics that we had last time.
We mingled amongst
Amongst each other.
each other, yes.
there were no Hogres involved.
No.
They were all eradicated.
Yes.
Sent away.
No, Mr. Hogre.
No, mister, go away.
No. Deported?
We must...
Really?
I don't know. We must build a wall and make the Hogres pay for it, I wanted to say. but that might be...
Too fresh.
Too fresh in the minds of all the Hogres that were deported. Fuck, man. Why did you have to do it?
I'm sorry.
I blame you, Pat. Entirely, I blame you on this.
Well, I blame the Hogres.
It's the Hogres' fault. Why are they like that? Why is their skin green then?
So, fucking Shrek, essentially. Wow, I just spent hours killing Shreks.
Shrek's nice, though.
Shrek is nice. I feel bad now.
Shrek's a nice guy.
Do you know what it says when you examine a Hogre?
No.
It says an aggressive non-human or humanoid. Wow, that's racist.
That's...
I would say an
Hogre.
aggressive humanoid.
Look at him. He's so fucking... Hogres do not count for ogre tasks.
Yeah, because they're Spanish. Sorry. No, it
But then
doesn't
again,
say.
their name is a portmanteau of jungle ogre.
So that's a contradiction.
Fucking Jagex, get your shit together.
No, but what does it say?
But where's their...
Yeah.
Where's their examine text?
We can't find it.
Oh,
on
yes, here it is.
Where?
An
Aggressive humanoid. All right. Yes. So sometimes win, always lose.
So in the light of that information, Pat, I think
so.
It's time for us
Yeah.
to do what?
Let's go. I think it's time for a quiz.
Oh my god, he said it.
I did.
He said the Q word.
It's that time of the year.
Podcast.
Podcast, yes.
The time for the quiz.
The time for the quiz. I am ready. I have I spent the whole train ride here on my phone like a little idiot because I had taken my lovely little notepad, but both of the pens I took turned out to be empty, so I was hunched on my phone like a proper little millennial zoomer or whatever.
We are millennials.
Aren't we?
No, we're millennials.
But we're...
Millennials, yes.
No, isn't there another word for it? No, we're millennial. Yeah. All right.
Millennials.
Because I always thought the millennial would make sense to be born in the millennium, but no, it's growing up during the millennium, I guess.
I think the millennials start from like 86 to like 94 or 5 or something like that.
I'm 14.
So we are deep in the millennial pool.
Deep. Okay, so...
We're deep in the millennials.
So, quiz.
So the quiz. 3 questions, 2 RuneScape and
one Lord of the Rings related. RuneScape questions varying in difficulty, one being easier.
And one being a bit harder. Maybe.
I will warn you.
Oh shit.
I have 2 questions.
I will warn you. This is an official warning.
I think really that given the fact that you started this little podcast of ours this time, it would only be fair if you started the questions as well. I think this is a theme that carries on.
Wow, to look at us go.
Yeah, wild.
Alrighty.
Wild.
Shall we start with RuneScape first or
yes,
the rings?
Yes. And I will please have the easier one first.
Please, huh?
I'm going
to be honest with you, Pat. I would say that both of these questions this time around are of the easier area.
All right.
Because I'm gonna be honest, I did not spend that much time on these questions, but you might need to think a bit to answer them. All right, the first question for you, Patrick, is
wow.
Which iconic tree you can chop next to the bank in Draenor village?
Next to the bank? How next? Is it by the...
It's in between the sea and the bank, those trees are.
Next to the body of water. with the black wizards attacking you.
Yes.
Willows.
I will say, Pat, that is the correct answer. Wow, that was too easy for you.
Das ist deine...
Because you were there in leagues.
Yes,
right?
I was there in leagues. I was chopping willows. I think that was even one of the tasks, but that was the main place that I scaled my woodcutting XP.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
And because that was what I started with.
Willows.
I didn't give much thought to combat skills, so this goddamn level 7 dark wizard just burned
blasted
me.
You like day and night.
There I am minding my own business, cutting trees, and he just kills me. Up and kills me.
Straight up, just send you to the shadow realm like day in, day out.
Yeah, that was an achievement too. Visit Death's office, so
nice.
Cha-ching. Oh no. Oh yeah, because I had to go there eventually. Yeah.
Because that's one of the most iconic spots especially for free-to-play players to cut trees.
Yep.
And I also have spent many hours there in my youth.
Also, now for the very first time, I partook in the minigame of forestry.
Nice.
I got my little forestry kit, and then did whatever you do there. So I hadn't given it any attention in the main game, but here,
nice.
That was cool.
All right, that was my first question.
Well, that was just a lucky.
No, Pat, you had it in your brain instantly as soon as I asked it. So.
No, lucky that I was, thank you for leagues. Oh. But my question, right, is
yes, sir.
I would say
the
that
easier one first, then
the easier one first.
Yes, please.
I would say that to the general public, the hordes of you out there listening, this might not be so easy, but seeing as it is Ray. And seeing as he just confessed what he has been doing for the past year, I would say that his hits home very, very closely. Very closely. So,
okay,
dear sir.
Dear sir.
To whom it may concern.
Yes, sir.
The first question is as follows. The Karamwan, native to the island of Karamja, that you are so patiently fishing,
yes,
is a form of what sea creature recognized also today?
Sea urchin.
The following options are...
you even have options?
Do not be hasty.
Okay.
Is it a starfish?
No.
Is it a sea urchin? Or an octopus?
Well, Pat, if you put it that way, I'm gonna have to go with the option B, sea urchin. No way, it's a fucking starfish. No way, it is.
Is that your final answer?
Fuck me, no. You're holding me right now. Okay,
God, that would make for a horrible game show host. So sorry, is that your final answer?
Fucking starfish then, fine.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You know what? It turns out, based on the dialogue you go through on the Thai boy quest.
Thai boy quest, yes.
The one that where there's three of them, that quest where you have a conversation with the guy teaching you to catch Goromwans.
Yeah.
Apparently there are a form of octopus. I kid you not.
Jesus Christ, are you...
You can Google, because...
No, it's not that I believe you, but...
It's just that I don't. No, this is...
No.
I'm not even sure if that's in the wiki, by the way.
I just have to see it myself. Mollusks is...
mollusk is a sea urchin, I think, as well.
Yeah, I think so.
But the guy specifically says it's a form of octopus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It does have it.
He counted the limbs on the Karamwan.
What in the...
Yeah. I actually... The stupidest thing I did was I took...
Oh my god!
Yes! Yes!
It actually is a raw green octopus. What the fuck?
Even if you examine it, yeah.
Fuck me. Wow.
You can still learn new things even if you've spent the whole year.
I
with
mean,
them.
it does look like an octopus, like the. Yeah.
I put the sea urchin in there just because it was so like made sense.
Wow.
Huh?
I'm flummoxed. I'm flabbergasted.
Oh.
Wow. On this note, Pat, I'm gonna ask you a doozy as well then. And that was the fucking easy one as well. Oh my god. What have I gotten myself into? So, Mr. Pat, that this next question for you then. How do you get the party hat?
Now?
Yes, or ever, really. Like, how do you get? Like, what's the original way of getting a party hat?
From a special event.
Yes.
Like, for example, when I started a year ago, then I got a lot of party hats from the
But how
Christmas.
do you get it originally? Like from.
But I think wasn't the original party hats way like the early 2000s? Weren't they from a special event as well? And that's what made them so rare.
Basically, they were from.
But was it the birthday, the first year
event.
anniversary? Oh, Christmas event, not the anniversary.
The first year Christmas event.
Okay.
And you could obtain it a certain way.
Ah, that.
I'm not asking that.
Okay.
That if you do you get it from an event or how, but I mean like.
And is it different than you get it like from current events?
No.
No.
The way of getting it still exists.
You have to complete the shit from Santa?
No.
No? God damn, I didn't pay any attention to that at all.
It. Do you want a hint?
Yes, please.
It comes from a certain item.
Oh, yes. Opening a Christmas cracker.
Yes.
Yes.
That is.
Oh.
The correct answer.
With a lot of help.
I mean, that hint might
That
have
was
been
a
too big.
very because I had completely forgotten it.
Yeah. You could open the cracker on someone else back in the day, and then they would get the
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
party hat.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I like our questions.
Nice answer.
But I must warn you.
Pretty fast, boy.
This is going to be a difficult question, both because this I think objectively is.
So that's the rings question then.
No.
No.
The, yeah, because my hard question is still there. Yeah.
Then our runes yeah.
Because I think that objectively, this isn't. You would. It's not easy. I would definitely struggle if. But after leagues, this plays a very, very, very particular role in my heart, and is still playing because I haven't managed to overcome it so far. The question is, what ingredients?
Again, the ingredients.
Yes, I am sorry, but this hits home.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Sure.
Actually, I think that.
Snake grass,
even forget about the
milk.
Overall difficulty. I think emotionally this might be too hard for me.
Chocolate and milk.
What ingredients do you need for an agility potion? I have options. I do have options.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to ask you to just whoop out the answer from thin air. Option 1.
Yes, please.
All of them contain vial of water, right? So I'm not going to mention it. I'm just going to mention the two basic ingredients, all right? So, toad flax mixed in with toad's legs. Option number 2.
Wait. What was the potion?
Agility.
Okay.
Toad
flax and
toad's flags. Level 24 herb lore. You need to make it. So toad flax mixed in with toad's legs. Option number 2. Marantil with ground unicorn horn. And option number 3 is a snape dragon or snapdragon, whatever, with spider's eggs.
I'd say option B.
Pat has 2 fingers up. Is that your final answer?
Pat has only a phone up.
Wow, Pat is clearly losing it right now.
Ray put up 2 fingers indicating that he chooses option B.
And is this something that one can consider as confirmed?
Yes.
Unfortunately, this would be the mix fit for anti-poison. The thing you need is toad flax mixed in with toad's legs.
The first one.
The reason it hits so hard is that by the time I got into my head that I need to do the 3 Thai boy quests.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I started doing it, and I got to the very end where one of the sons is fighting a lion or whatever that is, and he is lacking on agility, and you need to make an agility potion. On my main, it wasn't a problem at all. You could just buy the potion and just forget about it at all. But now, after having unlocked the desert, I had done all the quests that would have given me Herblore XP. The same went for farming, so I was fucked. So I was stuck on farming Chaos Druids for grimy stuff. For a task that originally was supposed to take like 20 minutes, and I've been stuck there ever since.
20 days.
I've been stuck
20
there.
hours.
I've been stuck there ever since early afternoon yesterday. Was getting my fucking Herblore up from 3 all the way to 34. Just to make the goddamn agility potion.
Wait, wasn't it 24 you said?
No, I'm sorry, I fucked up. It was 33 or 34.
Okay.
34.
Okay.
And I haven't
And
even
the
gotten to mixing the. I'm still trying. My Herblore is like 23 right now, so I'm desperate, and that's the thing. I got stuck in my head. I need to do it, and that's what I spent most of my Sunday farming. It's that fucking Herblore because I was too stupid not to do the quests prior.
Oh, anti-poison is level 5.
Yeah, I was too stupid to do the quest prior to unlocking Desert, which would have given me the XP. But if I unlocked it, it's just horrible, just a sad existence.
Hello, darkness, my old
I
friend.
am so disappointed, and it's a thorn in my eye. I can tell you.
I can see it in Pat's face that he's deeply disturbed
I am
due to this experience.
And then, how do you get Toad's Flax as an Iron Man? You fucking can't. You need to. It's not. You need to.
Toad's Flax, huh?
No. Toad's Flax. You can just like they spawn, but Toad Flax is something that is. You cannot buy. I don't think it's even.
Don't you put diary XP into Herblore in Leagues?
Yeah, but like the diaries has a requirement. Most of the diaries have over 30. Your level needs to be above 30.
Oh yeah.
The same goes for XP tomes. You get, XP lamps you get from the museum. So I'm fucked.
Is that also 30?
Yes. That's horrible.
Okay.
So I was fucked all around. My situation is a lot better because my farming is now 30 something, and Herblore is not 3 anymore, but still. So annoyed. And here we are, like our clan leader meantime posting that he has for like
10 million points.
fucking 6-digit amount of points, and yeah. It's just sad. I'm dealing with 3 Thai boys.
Well, at least you have 2 months to deal with these Thai
I'm
boys.
disappointed in myself. Horrible. Bad life choices.
And you need the agility potion for the quest.
For the quest.
Yes.
Which I don't even like. It gives me points to do, but I don't really. I could do like all the myriad of other stuff. But yeah. So before unlocking your next region, make sure that you don't screw yourself with some of the skills.
This sure does motivate me to also play
I know,
Leagues.
yeah.
That's a great pep talk, Pat. Thanks.
So I had to unlock a new fucking area so I could go like. I don't want to talk about it.
Would you rather answer a question
please.
about the rings?
Anything, I would answer.
Well, this particular question is outside the bounds of the rings, as we discussed.
Yeah, I haven't read Silmarillion.
But you have read The Children of Húrin.
Yes, I have, a long time ago.
Which is a big boon.
Yes, it is.
So, Pat, my question to you is, what is the name of the first dragon?
Oh.
What is the name of the first
Was there
dragon that
black somewhere there? From
maybe.
his...
No, I don't. I mean, he had like many names.
Mm-hmm. But you're looking for the elvish one, I'm guessing.
A regular one that everyone called him by.
Yeah.
The first dragon that was created by Morgoth. I do have options for
Please.
names as well.
Please.
Was it named Ankalagon? Was he named Hothmog? Was he named Laurung? Or was he named Mithrandir?
Yeah, the sad thing is that apart from the
Excuse
last
me.
one, none of them ring any bells.
Ankalagon, Hothmog, Laurung, or Mithrandir.
You know, the third one kind of sounds right to me.
So you...
Glaurung. Yeah. It was a tight contest between the second and third, but I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to go with the third.
Laurung, is that your
Yes,
final answer?
it is my final answer.
The wingless beast, Laurung, the father of all dragons. That is the correct
Holy shit.
answer.
All right.
Laurung,
That was
yeah.
a guess.
and who was slain by who? That's just a bonus question. Just for fun. No points.
Gilgalad, no?
No.
No? What? Bilbo?
No.
Fucking Sam?
A hero of the book you read, or the anti-hero, I'd say, even maybe. Turin
Oh, by him? Okay.
killed him in the end,
Okay.
and then he fell upon his own sword.
God, it's like our national story.
It's similar, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
So the story of the children of Turin was pretty fucking bleak. You know, everyone died.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, my phone was
Everyone died. There was incest and shit. Yeah, no bueno.
No.
So, Hothmog is the commander of the Balrogs, the greatest Balrog.
Mm-hmm.
And Calagon, the black, was the largest dragon in existence.
Okay. Because I think he was briefly mentioned
Yeah,
in the main books.
maybe, yeah.
Because I remember, that's why... Yeah.
And he was beaten by an elf in the end, I think.
Perhaps he was the killer? No, I don't. I
don't
don't
know.
do
Yeah,
not quote me. Don't quote
in
me.
the end of the first or second age, yeah. And
Yeah.
Mithrandir is Mithrandir, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
So yeah, nice. 3 for 3.
That was Pyrrhus.
You're on a fucking roll.
I am. Oh, at least something good in my life after the fucking fiasco of the 3 Die Boys. Horrible.
That's high boy fiasco.
That's like...
That's, yeah, I feel for you, but sometimes it's just, yeah.
But
So yeah, hit me.
as it turns out, I have handpicked my Lord of the Ring question, especially tailoring it to your tastes.
That's weird, okay.
This is why the question is regarding Ents.
Oh my, oh god. Isn't Dern Dangle,
What?
Dern Diro or something?
Yeah, what is Dern Gerald's middle name? It's Gerberder.
It,
Um,
yeah.
so, question is,
Fuck me, it's gonna
how
be
did
the Ents.
came to be? They were elves once.
No.
So, how did Quickbean, Mr. Quickbean,
Who's that?
Mr. is no, it's not a Mr. He's Quickbean. How did Quickbean get his name?
Who the fuck is Quickbean?
I can say for reference when oh no, I don't think I can. Wait, let me make it as non-specific as possible. He at one point looked after Merry and Pippin while they were inside Fangorn Forest. While
So not Treebeard.
no. In
They
addition,
are two
only
different-
only 2 Ents that we know of kind of looked after the hobbits. One was obviously Treebeard, and the other was Quickbean. The question is, how did Quickbean get his name? And here are the options.
Yes, please.
Option number 1. He once walked from one edge of the ancient forest to the other side. So he once walked from one end of the ancient forest to the other in under a fortnight.
Uh-huh.
So for reference, the ancient forest, is the forest of Fangorn,
Yeah.
which was way bigger. At one point, it stretched all the way to the ancient forest that they had on the doorstep of Buckland.
Mm-hmm.
That was all one area.
Yeah.
Right? So he once walked that from one end to the other in under 14 days, which is a fortnight. This is the first.
Yes.
Yeah. The second is he answered yes, so affirmatively or positively, to the question posed by an elder Ent before the Ent finished his sentence.
Uh-huh.
So he answered yes before the Ent could finish the sentence.
So how I usually answer your questions. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And
Not listening to the end.
just
Mhm.
yes. The third option was first to sprout fresh shoots during springtime.
I mean, the most logical answer sounds to the last one. But I literally have no recollection of a character called Quick Bean.
I can elaborate. Quick Bean looked after the hobbits while the Entmoot was in progress. It's like, because Treebeard was busy, was like, well, fucking take these little kids, and he like took them walking and around the forest and gave them a little
snack.
Yeah, because they drank, the waters from the
spring,
whatever spring it was called, and gave them a little Toria and had a merry old time.
Because the sad part is that it was in the Two Towers, right?
Yes. It was in the Two Towers. And they were like, hey man, what's up your name? And then he said...
I read it in our native language the last time.
Oh, it might have been... Yeah, because... Yeah,
that was quite a few years ago.
We've discussed this. They changed the name, so Quick Bean might have well been whatever.
The fuck.
Yeah.
But I still remember the character, like, from the part of the book, but I don't. So I'd say option C. Let's go 0 for 3. Fuck it.
All right. Yeah.
That's the wrong one, right?
Yes.
So I'd say the second one.
Yes. Then. He answered yes before the other end could finish the question.
Okay, 0 for 3. I'll take it. Fuck it.
It wasn't.
Who even cares anymore? I fail at school and now on this fucking quiz as well. Who cares,
It wasn't the first option because the distance spanning the two forests, the ancient or the old forest and Fangorn, is immense. It's at least 2,000 kilometers, maybe more. Mm-hmm. So to walk that in 2 weeks? No.
That didn't sound logical, so it was 50-50. And sometimes you win, but always you
lose. I think this is as good as notes as any, really, to wrap things up here.
Yeah, well, this was a fun quiz, Pat. I thank you for these questions.
I'm very sorry, Ray.
I'm truly happy.
I think because I composed the questions.
What is the name of the river that flows through Keldagrim?
Oh, for fuck's sake. Now you're just...
No, that's just a meme now.
I have even no idea.
But the funny thing is that it's aimed in a similar fashion as the River Lum.
So what?
Keldagrim.
River Ken?
Hilda. It's called River Kelda.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's how this fucking game names stuff. So you were saying about the questions that you posted them in some certain way?
No, because I was really pissed with the Thai.
Oh, okay.
Boys.
Thai boys, yeah.
And I was really disappointed in myself and in my future, really.
Nice.
So this might have clouded my judgment.
No. The questions I'd say were good. I'm just fucking dumb,
Mm. No, but the octopus one, I would have never have gotten it. It was just because I did the quest and I thought that, hey, this is kind of your thing.
Hey, this looks familiar. I've seen this before.
And yeah. So that's that.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's been a blast.
We talked about things yet again.
Some things were talked about.
I, as usual, do not have a very good recollection of what we talked about.
We can't remember what the hell it was. The subject we forgot entirely.
The one before the other subjects. Maybe if anyone remembers what we're talking about when they're listening, then do leave us a comment on the YouTubes or
we would appreciate it.
Send us emails. We have an email as well.
Yeah, that was even I forget.
I think it was
recipe
for disaster 666
at gmail.com.
Yes. All in like one line.
Yeah,
no
if you
asterisks or spaces or anything.
Yeah, feel free to create like a fandom account on Instagram or Twitter.
Sure.
Just go wild. We don't mind.
So we're as usual gonna make like a small poll and like a Q&A on Spotify. So do answer those things if you want.
Feel free to send money by post.
Yeah, by carrier pigeons. That's the highest tech that we currently got.
Very safe. Allegedly, I hear.
Leave us comments on the YouTube. Send us emails. Send us pictures, fan mail, ideas. What you would like to maybe hear about.
Yeah. Tell us if you listen to music as well.
Let us know if you also listen to music.
Yes. And if you...
and if you're deaf, then that's also fine.
That's gonna make this podcast 10 times better.
Yeah, they don't have to listen to us talk about absolute shit for 2 hours.
I've been Pat.
I have been Ray.
And thank you.
See you in the next one. Toodles!